Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Tomorrow this Asia Cup team is getting picked. I have no idea how they're going to pick 15 because till yesterday you thought, maybe Shreyas has missed the bus. But at this point in time, today, 64 or 40, what do you say?
If they have to pick 15, I think it might still be a little hard, little tough for Shreyas.
क्या है आपकी 15 सर? आपने तो बनाई भी है ना? आप दोनों ने बनाई थी, क्या है? बना के दी है कि सीक्रेट है?
नहीं बनाई है.
अच्छा, पर शेयर करेंगे कि?
चलिए देखते हैं.
चलिए, अच्छा मतलब ग्राफिक भी बना दिया है. Naughty.
While you were busy on your phone, we were doing work.
Because I was making the graphic on my phone.
It's an interesting side, but if KL Rahul is fit to play and Rohit Sharma is fit to play, and Surya Kumar Yadav is going to bat at number 4, if you're happy with Dinesh Karthik at 6, what is the first conclusion you draw from there? That you can play one of Virat Kohli or Rishabh Pant.
Yeah.
Alternately, the pressure on Dinesh Karthik and Hardik Pandya bats at 6.
Yeah.
So those are the two decisions. If you want Kohli and Rishabh Pant to play, then Hardik Pandya has to bat at 6. Otherwise, you check with KL Rahul, but only one of those two make the side because it's inconceivable that you can look beyond Surya Kumar Yadav. And Deepak Hooda has also shown that he's a very contemporary, modern player.
Yeah.
Deepak Chahar, because we'd like to see how he goes in Zimbabwe. But if Deepak Chahar is fit and we slowly get him into match fitness, he can give you the opening overs at the top. I think it'll be either of Deepak Chahar or Bhuvi to play, with Arshdeep giving you support at the tail end.
Yeah.
But Deepak Chahar also gives you that batting at 8 that Harshal was giving you.
Okay.
So he lengthens that. So that's why I've got Deepak Chahar in that side. I've got Ashwin in that side. I don't know in what role specifically, because clearly Chahal is your number 1 spinner. But on the odd days, suddenly a track is slow. You don't know. In Australia, you might suddenly find one of those. Okay, I'll play Ashwin. If Jadeja is injured, okay, I'll play. Maybe Ashwin can bat at 7. Maybe Chahar can bat at 7.
Okay, interesting. This is an interesting team. Parthiv, is yours any different?
No,
Is it the
almost same. I've just made one change into it. I've got Akshar Patel in place of Ashwin.
Okay.
Yeah, just this one change, because if Jadeja is keeping Jadeja's fitness in mind, and if I've just thought that if Jadeja is injured, you just draft like replacement. You don't have to change the whole composition of the team. You don't have to make too many changes. That is the reason why I've kept Akshar. And Akshar has done enough as a batsman and as a bowler as well to find a place. So that is why that's the only change. And I would still like to see Mohammad Shami. I've put Deepak Chahar, but going with the trend. But I would still like to see Mohammad Shami getting into the side.
Well, I mean, all three of us would like to.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna happen.
We'll
see tomorrow.
Yeah. But take off from his point. Akshar Patel is one player. We talked about the positives.
Yeah.
He's done everything asked of him.
Yeah.
He took the new ball today and picked up 3 wickets.
Yeah.
He's come and finished games twice. Whenever he got the chance, he's finished games twice. He has the ability to hit a 6 in the last over. He hit 2 6 in the last over. You need 15 of the last over to win. The odd day Akshar is batting. There is still hope that he can do it.
Yeah.
He's very good in the middle overs. He's not a Jadeja in the deep, but then nobody is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he holds his own in the field as well. So he's done whatever's been asked of him.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
So and for an off spinner variety, if you want, you have got Hooda. Obviously, there is no comparison. Hooda the bowler and Ashwin the bowler. There is no comparison in between them. But just in case, if you want to play on a bigger ground, you might just give you a couple of overs. Anyways,
It's all you need.
Yeah, that's all you need. So that is why I've kept Akshar.
What's your top order? That's the problem here, right? Because if you're playing Rohit, let's say you're playing Rohit, Rahul and Virat as 1, 2, 3, and you play Surya as 4, that means between Rishabh and DK, you've got to play only one. Yeah. But you've been grooming DK as your finisher, but Rishabh Pant is your wicketkeeper. You can't go without Hardik.
And the only left-hander
without Jadeja.
And the only left-hander there.
Yeah, so you've got a problem here.
Sometimes you say problems of plenty, that's a very difficult problem to solve.
Yeah.
But if those are going to be your top 3, those top 3 have to be batting a certain way.
Yeah.
And sometimes you see with KL Rahul that the runs seem to matter a little more than the strike rate sometimes. And the only reason I keep bringing it up is because I'm a colossal fan of KL Rahul. Who isn't? But
correct.
if KL Rahul can unlock that person
Yeah.
From time to time, he just goes into the 60 or 47, 48 balls.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be. Can you imagine in form? If you had to tell me two batsmen in form, who would you want to see? It's KL Rahul at one and Sky at the other. And can you imagine if KL Rahul starts batting the way Sky is batting now?
Yeah.
Wow. But you need that KL Rahul to turn up.
My openers are Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. I would want Virat Kohli to open. Just go out there and unleash yourself. You've taken a break. We know there is no shortage of ability here in Virat Kohli's batting style. And sometimes as an opener you start at 0-0. You are batting at 3.
The game is not set up for you.
Game's not set up for you. You have to play according to the game situation. Here you start at 0-0. Just go out there. The approach.
You create the game situation.
You create the game situation, and you have all the abilities. I mean, Virat Kohli can play the way he wants, and he can still play at 170 strike rate. And if 2 wickets have fallen early, he can still play at 130. He has that ability. He's, the number of runs, number of hundreds which he scored is the testimony of a player himself. So I think I would like Virat Kohli to open in T20 form.
The one place in the world, if you tell Virat Kohli that you've got one series left in your career, maybe he's 42 years old at that point or whatever, you've got one series left before you retire, my gut feel is he'll say, I want to play in Australia. Yeah. It's just that he likes that pace, the bounce, the aggressive environment around, balls not stopping and coming, doesn't swing very much, comes beautifully, lovely bouncy wickets, he doesn't mind pace. So if there's one place you'd say Virat Kohli will rediscover himself, it's probably Australia.